he is doing a good job by just staying anonymous, not giving his position away.
Well, that's what everyone at this point would probably be wanting to do because that's something which we saw from TSG Army. They did that twice in both the games, and they ended up winning in one of them as well. So that's going to be some ballsy play coming in. And I think TSG Army might just be spotting out team number 7. So this is going to be interesting. We're going to look at Fabulous 50, who might just be taking out the entire team number 2, and that is going to be a new kill leader who happens to be Fabulous 50, and he gets a double kill. However, which is going to leave them with 9 people alive. A couple of them already knocked out as Fabulous 50 are trying to make it right into the zone. Not a lot of damage coming in, but TSG or maybe Shahid might be just going down. Ritik as Gurkhirat are going to be the 2 people alive, and Starlord and one more person are going to make sure that they are going to still stay alive. 4 people remaining, and 3 teams are still into the hunt. We're going to look at Fabulous 50, who has got to probably try to take it on, as TSG Army are going to make sure that Fabulous 50 are going to go down, which is now going to leave us with the winners of
Ooh.
game number 1 and the winners of game number 2. This is interesting, as Boss is going to be the only person from Old Monks who is right across and right below that place. So he is at this advantage of trying to make sure, but no, it's going to be Gurkirat who's going to spot him out. The foam barrier not really doing a lot of help because he pretty much knows, both the guys from team number 4 pretty much know where Boss is. So it's just about time where we're going to see him trying to go and take him down, but seems like Ritik almost slipped that, and seems like we might just be seeing a booyah coming in from TSG, as it's going to be Boss who is on the receiving end of these shots, and we might just be seeing them trying to get another win, and we're going to look at a lot of damage coming in from the jump to see if they can probably do this. He's going right off the zone, and he might just be going down, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, Old Monk are going down, and TSG are going to get the booyah for the second time in 3 games. What a play coming in from these guys, and there you have it, the victory. And we just saw, you know, some moments in that game, the last zone especially, where we saw Fabulous 50, who ended up so close of winning game number 1 or 2. I'm not really sure about that. They came so much close of winning that game. And then we have Old Monk and TSG Army, the winners of game number 2 as well as game number 1 respectively. And already about 480 in the first game, and then about 270 in the second, and now they have about 500 in the third, which is going to be 10 kills as well as getting a booyah in this game. And Old Monk, they were still consistent, but the fact that they were not able to get a lot of kills is going to be on the hindsight for them, because even though they did win the second game, this is going to be pretty interesting to
But
see
well
where they'll
played
be
to actually
standing.
Olmang. I mean, getting the second place, they fell down to just one member after that first fight with 10 teams and I think 35 players. But somehow Boss managed to stay alive towards that last battle, keeping himself hidden, managing to get the placement points because that is what they were actually looking for. So looking at the step, Lawless Boy, they finished with 140 points with 80 points for survival and another 60 for the kills. Next, just on survival. Team IND, 45 points on survival, another 40 on the kills. Noob Army with just 30 points on the survival, and KMC with just 20 points. So that is how game number 3 actually finished out. So we have a clear indication that who is on top of the leaderboard. So it's TSG, I'm pretty sure, but the battle for actually second to all the way to maybe fourth or fifth is so close because these teams are going back and forth at each other.
Well, yes, this has been pretty interesting to see where it stands at this point of time, because we've seen a lot of people in the top half, trying to go for those dominating plays, in which they did in the end. And we eventually saw the second booyah for TSG, and I think they have a really good, chance of closing it out, like I just said, because consistency, like you said, is something which is going to be really interesting to see whether they can probably hold on to this lead, because as of what I think they would be having a really good lead at this point, and I think all they need to do is just try to play it really safe and try to make sure that they aren't, going overboard with that, not going for, ballsy plays. I mean, they are getting that in the first place. They are getting those kills. So I think there's no reason for them to get a little bit complacent, because we're still quite early into the game. 3 games out of 8 have already been done. We have 5 more of them to see if we can probably see some new winners, because the as the sequence goes, we saw TSG first, and then we have Olma.